as we know, they're always trying to figure out a way to downplay the popularity of Caitlin Clark because they want it so badly to be about all these other players that it's just simply not about.
If you're a Caitlin Clark fan, buckle up because 2026 is going to be Caitlin's biggest year. But the media spin from the WNBA ecosystem will be off the charts. Yes, the campaign to redistribute her impact has already begun, and it's about to get much worse. The WNBA has already left us a huge clue about their game plan, and I haven't seen anyone talk about it. I'm going to explain it all quickly so you can call it out before it happens and look like a genius on Facebook and X. Let's start with the news. It was just reported that fewer Fever road games are being moved to bigger arenas in 2026. Last season, 9 games were moved to capitalize on Caitlin Clark's draw. This year, it's only 4. And right on cue, this was the headline. Is the Caitlin Clark effect wearing off? Now, there could be several reasons for this, one of them being that Caitlin was injured so much last season that teams don't want to commit just yet. But some believe the owners are doing this on purpose to reduce Caitlin's impact. Then, they'll leverage the added attendance from 2 new teams in an effort to demonstrate that Caitlin's not responsible for attendance growth.
There's 2 new teams coming into the league. All that is going to do is just enhance their argument. Hey, you see how good attendance was this year? And we only had Caitlin Clark on 4 in big arenas 4 times this season. You see how massive the season was? You see how much of a success it was this year? And we only had Caitlin Clark. See, we don't really need her. I told you guys we were going to do this without her.
And Ben's right to, as he says, call a spade a spade. It's a tale as old as time. The more attention Caitlin draws, the more the ecosystem tries to claim it's not just her. And I think this phenomenon is only going to get worse because this will be Caitlin's biggest season yet. She's got her signature shoe launch, which will sell more than any other WNBA shoe combined all time. Her Kobe shoe was the most worn shoe in the NBA in December. Just imagine her signature shoe. Men, women, children, my Labradoodle, everyone's going to be wearing them. Apple CEO Tim Cook investing $3 million in Nike, and Nike CEO investing $1 million of his own. You've got to think the Nike machine will be in full cash-in mode, and the hype is going to be insane. And then there's this news hot off the press. She's been added as a guest analyst to NBC's new Basketball Night in America with Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady. NBC wants their show to be successful, obviously, and they know what we all know. Wherever Caitlin goes, the attention follows. Just ask Annika Sorenstam about her pro-am. Golf, bowling, cornhole, it doesn't matter. If Caitlin's doing it, people are watching. And like clockwork, the OG fans couldn't handle the NBC news. When the WNBA shared it, as they should have, the Hatelins complained so hard, the league took it down.
The WNBA deleted the post. The WNBA recently shared an Instagram post highlighting Caitlin Clark's involvement with NBA broadcasting. The post was later deleted after drawing a wave of hostile and divisive response in the comments. That reaction becoming increasingly familiar whenever Clark is promoted. A segment of the conversation shifts away from her accomplishments towards arguing who else deserves recognition. It is embarrassing.
It's insane as a supposed women's basketball fan to not celebrate your league star bringing more attention to the game. But here we go again. The jealousy was instant because people deep down know what happens when Caitlin participates and also when she doesn't. Just look at Unrivaled, which is dropping in the ratings compared to last year. Stiff competition with NFL and NBA? Sure, but it was the same competition last year. And I bet this Caitlin versus not Caitlin enthusiasm gap will be even more pronounced this year. Which is why I think what I'm about to get into is the game plan that the WNBA accidentally leaked over the past week or so. Let's start with this.
This whole schedule release is that it feels like the Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky rivalry is finally dead.
With the 2026 schedule, the WNBA basically admitted the truth we all knew long ago. The Caitlin Angel rivalry is dead. The Fever opened against the Sky last year and played them 5 times. Now they don't play the Sky until mid-June, over a month into the season. This rivalry has really been done for over a year though, and the league doubling down in 2025 backfired big time. When you keep pairing Angel with Caitlin as if they're equal in talent and impact, and then one of those players trademarks me-bounds, the term synonymous with them, because of their poor shooting, you got a PR disaster on your hands. Anyway, with the new schedule, it's clear what the next manufactured rivalry will be. The Fever's first game is against the Wings and Paige Beckers. Now, it actually makes more sense to pair Caitlin and Paige. They play the same position, they have the ability to have a similar impact on the court from a talent perspective, and look, I have nothing against Paige, the person or the player. On the surface, this is all fine. But here's what's going to infuriate you and what people are not talking about. I predict the league and media are going to do something sneaky. Picture this. Caitlin Clark's shoe launches around the season's start. The Nike marketing machine is humming. The hype for Caitlin, who at that point will have not played a WNBA game in 10 months, will be off the charts. The new Nielsen rating system is in place, which, according to them, increases the viewership numbers. Remember, we have not seen a Caitlin Clark game with this new rating system, but yet her viewership numbers under the old system continue to be much higher than any game with the new inflated ratings. All of this means Caitlin Clark's first game is going to be off the charts bananas in terms of ratings. I bet it gets 4 million viewers or more. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm over or under. Remember, the WNBA Finals averaged 1.5 million with A'ja Wilson, the league's MVP. So the contrast is going to be massive. And here's the sneaky part. Just as they tried to make it seem like Angel was a significant draw, that it was the young stars everyone wanted to watch, they're going to give Paige equal credit. Paige has arrived as a women's sports icon. She's a huge draw. And the W is going to use that as the anchor for the rest of the season. It's going to be absolutely maddening as a Caitlin Clark fan. Because again, nobody is watching Paige in Unrivaled. The numbers have gone down with her in the league. But logic and data be damned. You've got to remember, the WNBA and its ecosystem went out of their way to downplay Caitlin's impact when she was essential to creating the conditions for the CBA talks that are happening now. If you think they're going to change after they've got the CBA money locked in, you're nuts. I think they're going to get the money riding the Caitlin wave and then act like she wasn't responsible at all. Again, no problems with Paige, no problems with featuring her and putting her out there. The league has to promote other stars. She's a fantastic player. But when the media starts talking about how Paige is significantly responsible for the opening night ratings, when Caitlin could have got the same ratings playing 5 pylons, it's going to be eye roll city. As I've said, the league's fan base now consists of 2 main factions. OG fans jealous of Caitlin, and Caitlin's fans annoyed by the OGs that try to take her down. Hopefully I'm wrong. This is my opinion, but to me, there's no turning back at this point. This year will only cement it. Since you're still here, drop a W in the comments because you're a winner for sticking around. Thanks for watching. See you next time.